becoming cleaner, more resourceful, and more efficient with the Baki Bario initiative. Take a look. It is early Saturday morning. What could these cars and trucks be lining up for? Believe it or not, this is all part of a community effort to separate and minimize waste on the island, also known as Baki Bario, and also known as Limpi Limpi, which translates to clean, clean. Drivers with fully loaded cars are greeted and asked what kind of waste they've brought in. They are then directed on where to take the waste. Let's face it, we have all sorts of trash. It can be an old mattress, maybe even an old toilet, and so much other garbage that we need to get rid of. If you bring it to Baki Bario, all the waste partners are all there at the same time, working simultaneously towards the same cause. I'm talking about Apex, Ecotech, Serlimar, and others. Baki Bario is a national campaign to drive awareness to the community of Aruba that in order for our waste to be recycled and to minimize the amount of trash going in our nature, we have to separate it. This initiative benefits the entire community of Aruba.
What the community is doing today is helping us reaching our common goal, because this is not only for the government, but it is for all of us, even for the citizens, that we start separating our waste so that it can be processed in a responsible manner and it doesn't end up in our nature.
What's really important to understand is that when waste is sorted, it enables various companies to locally recycle and reuse the materials, thus reducing waste and extending the lifespan of these resources on the island.
By processing the waste in a responsible manner, it is being created into raw material, as I previously mentioned, that we can either locally use or raw material that we can export. Just a quick example. The concrete waste is being collected separately, and this will be recycled and reused in concrete that is being used to build locally as well.
With this tremendous turnout from the community, it seems like the residents of our island are beginning to understand the necessity to separate waste and be on board with the fact that we all have to do our part to help minimize waste on this small island.
I think the takeaway from all the Baki Bario activities that we have had so far is that the community is ready and willing to separate the waste so that they can be processed in a responsible manner.
Here is the schedule for the rest of the year for Baki Bario. Mark your calendar for when it happens in your neighborhood.
2023, in the month of November and December, this activity is going to take place every weekend from district to district, and by doing this we are also stimulating and helping the community to deposit the waste and so that they can be processed in a responsible manner.